Hi guys, so as promised in my previous video, today we are going to be taking a look at all of the new Fallout 4 New Vegas content that dropped yesterday, and there is absolutely tons of it. In the last 24 hours on all of their social media channels, the Fallout 4 New Vegas team dropped some new content pretty much once per hour. This included many screenshots of world spaces, creatures and characters. We also had pieces of music that they have recreated from scratch, as well as some mods that are now live to download for Fallout 4. This content drop was part of the team's annual showcase, and this year they were celebrating 3 years of development. Now, just before we begin, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy the content on this channel and want to help it grow. Anyway, let's get started. Right, so first let's take a look at some friendly faces. So these screenshots they shared with us were of some of our most loved or most hated characters from Fallout New Vegas. I think there were many characters from this game that were just memorable for all sorts of reasons. Sunny Smiles being the first person to show you how to shoot a gun, getting annoyed at Chet for just being grumpy all the time, who now actually looks like he's been working out. You have this guy whose name escapes me, but I'll never forget, with his silly wolf hat, and he is often the player's first run-in with the Legion. We've also got Lacey, who I never really interacted with that much, if I'm honest. Finally, the character I was most excited to see was Boone. I think any of you who played Fallout New Vegas will remember having this cool dude following you around at some point. I think many people really enjoyed the quest that came with the character and loved laughing at him when you took his beret away and him getting really annoyed. Seeing all of these characters in the Fallout 4 engine is amazing. They look awesome, and I'm glad they shared some character screenshots with us, as we haven't seen any before. So let's move on to the environment. So Fallout 4 New Vegas's world space is now over 50% complete, which is amazing really, and these screenshots really show it off in a great light. The mod team have also increased the size of New Vegas by about 25%, and you can tell from some of these screenshots that there is a better sense of scale, which of course is another benefit of using the newer engine. There are screenshots from a few places, such as the irradiated camp searchlight, which looks great. I can't wait to explore it again, as well as the famous Vicky and Vance casino in Prim. There are some screenshots of places we have seen before in previous content that they have shared, but seeing them in context with the rest of the Mojave is amazing. The team have done such a great job of the environment so far. I can't wait to see what the strip will finally look like. I'm hoping they'll have made it one open space instead of all those gates with load screens. So sticking with the theme of environment, we were also given some images of creatures. Now first let's take a look at the creature we have all been waiting to see, the Deathclaw, the scariest and deadliest creature in the Mojave. So I was actually expecting the team to just use the Deathclaws from Fallout 4, but they have actually made them from scratch. I feel their design is more in keeping with the original New Vegas Deathclaws. I mean, side to side they almost look identical, just much higher in quality. Secondly, we got a look at one of the most, if not the most, annoying creatures in the desert, and this of course is the geckos and fire geckos, who are always there ready to burn or bite your face off when you least expect them. So with the geckos, they shared more than just screenshots with us. On their Twitter post there is a link to TheFriedTurkey's Artstation page, where you can view a full 360-degree 3D rendering of the geckos. They look so good, it's incredible. So later on in the day, the team shared some music with us. This was something I completely forgot that they would have to recreate. So we have some combat music as well as the Fallout 4 New Vegas main theme. Both of them sound great. They have a lot more going on than the original tracks, but I think it really modernizes it a bit. I'll put the link to these in the description if you want to hear the full tracks. They also have released a replacer mod for the Fallout 4 main menu music, and it has an option to change the video as well. But just note, the mod page does say that this isn't going to be the actual main menu video. Anyway, here's the music. Now let's take a look at some images of work that usually gets overlooked, but is what I personally love to see. For those of you who don't know, I'm a graphic designer, so I love seeing the 2D artists' work. Again, as with the Deathclaws, you wouldn't know that these posters had been redone from scratch. They're that good. The only one I can see a difference with is this one, but I love the Fallout Shelter reference. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think any of these posters are new. However, I do know that they definitely have some posters and other things they are adding into the game that are completely new. Finally, before we get onto the most exciting piece of content, I'd just like to show you some of the Vault 22 screenshots. So these are the first visuals we have seen of the vaults, and this vault is probably the most memorable, the one where the plants have taken over, and it was also a vault that I vividly remember getting lost in many times. I hope that we get some more vault shots or a video soon. Would love to see what they've done with them. So here we go. I have saved the best until last. That's right, ladies and gents, the last bit of content from the showcase was Rex, the goodest doggo there is. I was so excited when I saw this. Rex looks amazing, and not only did they share the images of Rex, they also have released a Fallout 4 Dogmeat replacer mod, meaning you can put Rex into your game right here, right now. The mod also has two options, one with Rex's normal brain, but also a slimline version as well. I kind of wish Rex was a standalone though, so I could have Dogmeat and Rex at the same time, but hey, we can't have everything. Anyway guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. I'm just so glad that this mod is still going ahead. They have made a lot of progress, and you never know, this time next year we could be playing this amazing mod. Let me know what your favorite piece of content was in the comments below. Other than that guys, remember to subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys, bye.